Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 4 of Noob Learns OU. So my plan for this episode is to maybe grab 2 games today, and then like tomorrow I'll also record 2 games. I'm a firm believer that just doing like a little bit every day is the best way to improve at a skill, but I don't really have time to sit and get like a lot of games today. It's a Monday. I'm actually off work because of the bank holiday, but I do kind of want to, like, I have to clean the flat. I've got a flat inspection coming up, and yeah, I've got other stuff to do. So I'm gonna maybe grab 2, but we have this new team. We have this team by it was from Joey Pokegame's website. Again, it's just a really good resource for getting teams, but it just was credited to Megas to the High Ladder, which I'm sure is just a series that Blunder and Joy do. So I don't know if Blunder and Joy just made this team together, but it focuses around Hisuian Arcanine, and then it also has Rillaboom for the terrain to make Earthquake a bit less strong against the Hisuian Arcanine. Hisuian Arcanine obviously having like 3 really good abilities. We've got Intimidate, which is always amazing, but the cool thing about this is that we have Rockhead on Amon, which gets Head Smash. So I don't know if this has ever been like a heard of thing before, but Head Smash is like a really strong move which does 50% recoil, but if you have Rockhead it does 0, and it also pairs really nicely with the fact that this thing has Flare Blitz. So it can miss, but otherwise, like, this is just a really strong move. And yeah, we got King Gambit returning again for I think the second time in a team, because it's just very strong. This one's got the leftovers instead of the black glasses and seems to be a bit speed invested. We got Great Tusk this time. It's got the heavy duty boots, so it can come in on, say, toxic spikes, not get toxic, and rapid spin them away. Heavy duty boots spamming this generation is also just really good from what I've been seeing. We're also the rocker for the team, and then we've got Hurricane Zapdos with Volt Switch for pivoting into like Hisuian Arcanine to get kills, because essentially when this thing hits the field, like, unless your opponent has like, I don't know, like a really bulky steel type or like a Garganical, this thing's gonna get a kill. So like, it'll take out Corviknights, I assume. Haven't actually calculated that, but Zapdos is just a super reliable Pokemon. It's been that way since it came out in Generation 1 like 25 odd years ago. So yeah, we got Iron Boulder up next. It's the future form of Terrakion. I do think all of these kind of future forms look really cool for the Swords of Justice, but I've not actually used any of them yet. I know there is an Iron Crown team on Joey's website, but I'm really excited to use Iron Boulder. It's got a really incredible speed tier, and this move, Mighty Cleave, is its signature move, and it bypasses protection without breaking it. So I assume that means that it can go through screens. I don't think that means it does like what Urshifu's like ability does, like Unseen Fist, and just hits through protect. I think that's like, because it wouldn't specify without breaking it if it wasn't like just for screens. So I think it's just to go through screens. And yeah, we're also a Swords Dance set with the booster energy, so I think the general aim is to break the walls, physical walls with Arcanine, so even if they do have that bulky steel type, they're going to take hella damage from Arcanine. And then when everything's weakened, we can maybe get into Iron Boulder and then just kind of sweep. We've also got Grassy Glide on this, which did get nerfed into Oblivion. It's like 55 power now instead of 70, but that's still a really good, like, reliable kind of priority move, and like stuff like Aqua Jet and such are still viable. We got double choice band here, actually. I did not notice that, but yeah, I've been talking a bit too much about the team. We're probably going to grab 2 games here. This is the first video I'll do without having the music just on in the background, because I'm going to edit it in and post. I think it's just a much better way of doing things, plus it gives me the option to use like some plugins to maybe make my commentary a bit like more clear. And I know I do a lot of like tutting and stuff, so like stuff like that can get edited out as well if I get good, like, as you just heard right there probably. Stuff like that can get edited out if I get good enough at editing audio. So we could see the Garchomp lead here against the Garchomp lead. I think I might just want to go our own Great Tusk. We can rapid spin out away any spikes he puts up. I mean, this also works for this. We're not weak to fire like Iron Treads, so we could just hit him with a Rapid Spin. We could also set up our own rocks, but I'm gonna Rapid Spin in case he sets up rocks, because he might think he's got the turn as well. And then that would put us in a position where we can kind of just Earthquake. Plus the balloon's broken for future. I said Earthquake, Headlong Rush. Plus the balloon's broken for further for future like use. So I don't think he goes hard Dragapult. I think that would be really silly to go hard Dragapult. So I might honestly just Rapid Spin on the Rotom coming in, unless he just stays in. If the Rotom comes in, Hydro Pump will do a lot. I'm just gonna Rapid Spin, yeah. So he doesn't go hard Dragapult, and we get away these rocks here. Rillaboom's the obvious choice, and honestly, it looks pretty good. Honestly, it looks pretty good against this whole team. If this thing's about to pull out a Hydro Pump, though, I think I'd rather be in with Zapdos so we can get some momentum. If he goes for the Volt Switch, who's he bringing into Zapdos? Honestly, Zapdos looks pretty reliable against his whole team. I think we will see a Volt Switch come out here. We don't. That done a lot of damage, actually. Good lord. Do I think he might go for a Volt Switch? Potentially. I'm gonna just Roost. Volt Switch could be cool to get the momentum, but I just want to see what he's gonna go for. Okay, so if he's staying in, then there's no point in us Volt Switching right now. I'm just gonna. I mean, we've got more Roosts and he's got Hydro Pumps left and he can miss, so I will just sit in. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which I think is probably a bad idea on his part. Now that we're at kind of like a fuller health and I have the opportunity to, I'm just going to go into Rillaboom. Yeah, if he's still clicking Hydro Pump, then that'll be absolutely fine. I feel like this team that I have from Joey looks like really, really good. Like, I do have to like kind of specify that I did not make the team, but like just in general it looks very, very strong. This thing probably can't take a Terra Grass Woodhammer, so I could just take it out, but I'm not 100% sure if it actually would kill. I'm just thinking it's like Terra boosted stab in the terrain and it's Woodhammer. I honestly think I might just kill neutral to Garchomp. I'm going to be safe and just go back to this, because we can try Rapid Spin away any spikes and we can put up our own rocks as well, which is cool. Rotom's probably going to come back out, but that's perfectly fine. If we get the rocks up, we can get some nice damage in on whatever comes in. And did he reveal Volt Switch? He did not. But yeah, I could just safely go back into Zapdos. We don't take the Hydro Pumps too well, but I think we take them well enough to kind of stall him out of them. And also like he might switch back into. He went into Garchomp last time. I don't think that's a good move. I feel like just Hurricane might do an awful lot to Garchomp. We'll just Volt Switch here. I have a feeling he might stay in and just Hydro Pump me though, actually, so I don't want to be saving the Zapdos when the Zapdos is already like kind of low HP. But we do it at speed, yeah. I'll just hit a Volt Switch here and then go back into Rillaboom. Could do a little bit of damage and then go back to Rillaboom, which would be better than just raw switching, I guess. Unless he Volt Switches. Oh, I've disconnected. That's not good. Right, we're going to probably cut and come back to this. And we're back. So it looks like it's just working now. Garchomp does come out on our Volt Switch. I can't remember if that's what we initially clicked, honestly. Yeah, I think it was actually. So what to do? Rillaboom doesn't really just come back out. If I Roost here, then if the Garchomp's slow, he can Earthquake me. But Stone Edge hits, okay. That actually done nothing. I wonder if that's like a Scarf Chomp, because it definitely doesn't have a boost in health item if that's the case. I'm gonna go into Great Tusk and just assume it's like a Scarf Chomp. Yeah, so this should do nothing. Not sure what that disconnected there was. I'll probably edit out. Wait, he's not going to stay in. The Rotom probably comes out. Who do I want to have in against the Rotom? Rillaboom? Yeah, so Rotom comes out and we just double into Rillaboom, which is really cool. I'm going to have a sip of tea here. I'm British, so I need it to function. I keep saying I'm British, but I feel like Scottish people in general don't like being referred to as British. Right, Woodhammer kind of goes in here, but I'm going to go for knockoff. I could have U-turned to get even more momentum. I mean, we could have got the Arcanine out there, it would have been incredible. But I honestly think we might just be able to go hard Arcanine right now. Because this thing might just set up rocks, and yeah, you're not gonna take this banded head smash. Neutral banded head smash, yeah, you're gonna go down. I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. We can Terra normal, which is cool. Ah, see, right, okay, so this is one of the kind of disadvantages with head smash, as you can see. I believe that would have killed, so that kind of sucks, but honestly the Heatran might even... Oh wait, no, it won't live because Headlong Rush isn't affected by the grassy terrain. That's really cool. Okay, I'm starting to see the synergy here now. If the Rotom's going to come out, do we necessarily want to double back into Rillaboom right now? I don't think so. I'm just going to Earthquake. I'm just going to Headlong Rush, even. Rotom does come back out. That was unfortunate that we missed. I'm like 90% sure that Head Smash would have killed the Heatran, but it is the dice that you roll playing a 90% accurate move. Rillaboom obviously comes in pretty freely, apart from Will-O-Wisp actually, which yeah, he does go for a shoot. Okay, but we're still a really good check to this on the defensive side. And Woodhammer still kind of actually... Oh god, we're running out of time here. I gotta move a bit faster, just because that disconnect put us back a setback on time. Also me sipping my tea put me a setback on time, to be fair, so... Right, we get to go back into... Well actually I'm gonna go Iron Boulder, we need to get some sort of momentum in here. Quark Drive gets speed, Earth Power probably doesn't kill. We look kinda good against his team honestly. I'm gonna close combat. Right, okay, we take out the Heatran. I maybe should have saved the Quad Drive, but I'm like, I have to get a kill here. Dragapult comes out. Okay, we can't really stay in against this. What do I think he goes for here? I'm going to stay in against this. Yeah, okay, Shadow Ball's probably going to kill us, but that's fine. We can go out into King Gambit. Did I time out? I lost due to inactivity. That kind of sucks. Right, well, I'll grab another one. Okay, we're back. I hope that timer doesn't get put on all the time in draft, because, like, I kind of like to actually talk about my moves in draft and, like, think about what I'm doing. It's not really that egregious necessarily, it's just because I got cut off and it took, like, the kind of whole 120 seconds to you know, actually get, like, what am I trying to say here? Like, get connected again. Why am I going hard Iron Boulder against this? I'm clearly not I'm not thinking very hard today. We will probably grab one more just to make up for the fact that we did lose on an activity, which I don't think is really fair, but I don't think we would have won that anyway, partially because of the miss, honestly, and this guy bringing this in hard is, like, interesting to me. Zen Headbutt probably doesn't kill though, which is why he can get away with it. I guess I'm just going to go straight to Zapdos, but Ice Spinner can come out, so... Great Tusk kinda beats Great Tusk. We can lose our Rock type and live a Headlong Rush, yeah, I'm going to do that. Maybe being a bit wasteful with the Terra here, especially because he is going to be able to live another one with the fact that we have... Just gonna Zen Headbutt again. Headlong Rush doesn't kill, yeah, because of the fighting type, so that is kind of what we were going for. I don't know if he'll preserve this. Mighty Cleave won't kill, but Close Combat should, so yeah, this should take out the Samurott. I'm not 100% sure if Close Combat would have killed that. That maybe wasn't the smartest play, but it did work out for us in that case. I mean, this thing's pretty strong and it's stab, fighting. Yeah, that's probably would have killed actually, because we had the Terra as well. Ooh, okay, right. Preserving this thing's probably a good idea, but at the same time I don't want to just let this thing kind of like, yeah, we'll just close combat, see how much it does. Whirlpool takes us out. Interesting set, interesting set. Something faster than Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl's not that fast. I'm going to go into Rillaboom. Choice Band Woodhammer looks like it does a lot of work here. Also Knockoff will take this out, so I could just freely knock off. He just protects. But I'm honestly just going to knock off again because we're banded. We should take this out, and then we get an item off of anything that comes in. Nice. Zapdos is going to come out now. I love the shiny variants of these, how they look like the regular kind of birds. This Zapdos is better than that Zapdos. That may be an unpopular opinion, I'm not sure these days. We can static it. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, static is just a really high chance to go off in general, so it is a thing that you just have to try and play around, honestly. I don't know why I'm roosting. I feel like Hurricane's maybe actually the better play here. We hit it guaranteed, yeah. Right, okay. It's not looking too good for our opponent. The Overqwil comes out. Swift Swim, okay. Right, you're not going to kill me, I'm going to paralyze you. That did nothing. Oh, I just Thunder Waved into his actual, yeah, not ideal. I'm going to Hurricane it. Zapdos is just kind of strong here, honestly. Yeah, and he gets the para. Sucks for him, but I could roost anyway. Not convinced it's going to do a lot of damage with whatever he goes for. Ooh, okay, Destiny Bond. Right, well in that case, we can go into this. I did go for the poison move, which is cool, but we can go for Grassy Glide now. Yeah, there's no point in... Oh, it's not water type. That was silly. I just looked at it and I'm like, it's poison water for sure, but it's dark poison. That's a cool type. I'm surprised we actually managed to get the kill on that after me blundering like that. I literally am referring to this like it's like a chess game, like I blundered so heavily. We don't want this thing to get a free Torch Song, so I think Choice Band Arcanine should be faster than it, and we can come out and Head Smash is gonna put a massive dent in this thing. Head Smash is gonna kill this thing, and Head Smash will probably honestly kill the Great Tusk as well. And we miss again, right, okay. Luckily Shadow Ball doesn't kill because he Terrad. Can we hit one Head Smash this episode? Oh my god. Our Arcanine is blind. Our Arcanine is legally blind. Right, this is a silly idea. I don't know why I went into King Gambit. We don't have our we apparently outspeed. That was blind luck. I did not know that we outsped that. But our Great Tusk can hopefully come in here and just clean up. I'm waiting, like, right, I gotta grab another game now. I was thinking about maybe just actually kind of doing two like I said I would initially, but I really want to hit a Head Smash. We'll definitely use the same team in the next episode. just so I can see what Hisuian Arcanine actually does. In draft, this thing is actually like much higher rated than, well, not much higher rated, maybe like a few points higher than regular Arcanine now, which is so crazy to me because regular Arcanine is just an incredible Pokemon in draft. It's pretty much an incredible Pokemon in general, and yeah, our rating's looking pretty not good here, but we're having fun with it. Tinglu's here. Deal with speed being OU is incredible to me. I know it's like not as powerful as the other Deoxys, but it's just still such like a great revenge killer. I think I'm gonna lead Great Tusk. Dio Speed comes out. Okay, right. We're not gonna chance our luck at staying in against this thing. We will just probably die. I'm gonna go into the Rillaboom because we can probably one shot this thing with Grassy Glide. It will have a sash though, which is a bit silly on our part, but yeah, we can knock in case actually he goes into something else. Nothing. What? This thing's bulky. Do I have to Terra Grass to get the Grassy Glide to kill? It didn't even kill. Oh my goodness. Right. Interesting. You can't even gain leftovers recovery after the heal block. That's really cool. Right. He does preserve the DO speed, so I'm actually in a pretty not ideal position here. Hurricane will take us out. We don't want to be staying in. Great Tusk can't come in on a Hurricane. I guess we just go into our own Zapdos here. Zapdos, right, okay, I shouldn't have U-turned, that was silly. This is what I was saying about though, you roll the dice every time you try to make contact with a Pokemon with static, so you really should just not U-turn against it if you want a hard switch. Like if you want to switch, like, go for the hard switch. So, right, this thing's probably gonna Volt Switch. We didn't get the fast Volt Switch, which is unfortunate. But we maybe can do, I think Ice Spinner's going to kill here. I think it's worth a try. Nothing there really takes one very well actually, so I'm just going to go for it. DO speed gets sacked. Please hit. Yeah, I think that, does that move have accuracy issues? I'm not sure. I feel like it should. Right. Darkrai is here. Okay. I kinda can't just let this thing do what it wants. I'm just gonna headlong rush, yeah, because I was gonna say I can't just let it nasty plot for free. Should be in range of a Grassy Glide now if we don't get full parried. What is kind of sackable here? Maybe Sucker Punch can take it out actually if I... Oh no, we've got nothing dead, so I doubt Sucker Punch is going to take this out, but after Life Orb it probably should. Do I think he's like a baller and clicks nasty plot straight in my face? I don't think he is. Right, he's dead, sweet. The Great Tusk comes out, Rillaboom's perfect here. It headlong rushes to be fair, so it's not perfect because it will just kill us. He's outspeeding us now. I'm going to go for Grassy Glide and hopefully not get parried. Morteri Grass on the terrain. It's going to do a lot. Might not kill you, but... Right, okay. Our Great Tusk probably beats their Great Tusk. And nothing there blocks the spin. So we could just spin to keep our Arcanine healthy. I'm thinking maybe keeping up the pressure is a better idea though, because Ice Spinner will kill this. And it'll also do good damage to like whatever wants to come in. Like if he wanted to go Dragonite I guess for some reason. Dragonite does come out now, because he's got the multi-scale. How much speed do we have as Great Tusk? Do we outspeed like a +1 Dragonite? If we're +1? I've looked into the wrong team. I've looked into nothing. 252, that's 87, right. Rapid Spin's a play here. If he wants to like go for a move that's like not... Right, okay, he does attack me. Do we have Terra Fairy on anything? We have Terra Fairy on Zapdos, we have Terra... Nothing there. Right, okay, we've got Terra Fairy on Zapdos, this is cool. We did Rapid Spin the things away, but we can't actually Terra because I'm silly, apparently. So Outrage locks him in. We'll just go for Hurricane. And then we can go into something to clean up this team. I'm thinking the Iron Boulder looks very, very good here. So he's going to get the confusion off. Honestly, I doubt he can one-shot me. But we are pretty frail. I want to say that like Mighty Cleave into the close combat should deal with the Tinglu, but if it doesn't we can still go Kowtow Cleave and then come in and I'm going to close combat. It's probably not going to kill. Tinglu's insanely bulky, but Rock Tomb's not going to do a lot either. Right. I'll just go into Cleavor, see what happens. Ruination, what's that do? Kowtow Cleave. Doesn't check accuracy, 110, that's resisted though, is steel. It's ground resist steel. This does more. I'm just gonna go for this. This does nothing. Goodness me. Tinglu is rather bulky. Maybe we can get off a sword stance here. And then, was that resisted? Yeah, so I don't know if steel actually does hit ground for resisted damage. That's unfortunate. It doesn't. Right, okay, that's good to know. Ironhead should take out whatever he wants to go into. I'm going to see the Gyarados coming out here probably. It's not Gyarados, it's just Zapdos. Dragonite comes out. I'm not going to play games with Sucker Punch. I probably should though, actually. That didn't kill, that's good. E-Speed normal is really... E-Speed Terra normal is really cool. I'm going to Sucker Punch here. It fails. Roost comes out. Head Smash is going to kill this thing anyway, so we're fine. Obviously we can get parried now, but he has to click a move eventually, surely. Right, he just kills me with Volt Switch, that's cool. Right, can we hit a Head Smash this live? The one Head Smash that we're gonna hit today anyway. I'll probably combine this with episodes tomorrow. Oh my goodness me. This is incredible. What are the chances? Like 5 misses. That's insane. Right, we get one. Our Arcanine finally hit one for today, so we'll see what our luck is tomorrow, and that'll probably just be later in the episode for you guys. So yeah, I'll grab another game and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, it's the next day. I was going to try do some editing today, but truth be told, I think after this video I'm going to have a sandwich and go to bed because I'm very tired, but nonetheless we are here to grab our 2 games of OU, and that'll probably make a nice little video with the couple that I recorded later when I edit together. So I might actually edit for a bit after this and then go to bed, but we got to start this off here. What do we see lead in? Ooh, Lando could lead. I guess I like Great Tusk against Lando. We don't really do much to it, but it doesn't really do much to us. We can get Willowed off of this, we don't want that. I'm going to go hard Arcanine, expecting a Willow honestly. Calm Mind. Okay, this works too. Head Smash will obliterate this thing, I assume. We just have to hit it. Hopefully yesterday's bad luck has run out. Okay, we hit the first one. That's always a good start. We missed like 5 in a row last time. I don't think this is going to live terribly well, but I know it is pretty bulky actually, so I'm not going to risk this. I think Zapdos can maybe just take the Earthquake, and if he goes for like a... Oh, he's Flame Orb of course, right. Well, it's essentially a sack at this point, right? Because this thing hits tremendously hard, I'm sure. I don't know if Zapdos is going to be the sack. We probably need the Zapdos. I mean, Rillaboom can come in and kind of deal with a lot of stuff here. I'm worried about the Blaziken honestly, but oh, that didn't do much at all. I thought that would do a lot more. We could probably risk that off honestly, unless he predicts that and goes for Earthquake, which could be absolutely devastating for us. So I honestly thought that would just kill. It's like he forgot Guts. Why not Facade? I don't think he's that good to go for Earthquake, so I'm going to roost here. If we saw an Earthquake there, that would have been crazy. Because if we let this get like a few more ticks of burn, we can probably take it out with a Hurricane. Okay, he is smart enough to go for Earthquake, that's fine too. Now Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Arcanine can come out and just claim another life. Yeah, we will just go Head Smash. Okay, there's the miss. We deserved that. It's okay though, it's okay. We can go into Rillaboom, which we honestly should have done in the first place. I just kind of like the possibility of getting another kill with my Arcanine. Grassy Glide will take this out. We didn't necessarily need to go for that, but it just gives us no recoil. Blaziken here. See, I was worried about the Blaziken. Swords Dance comes out. I'm sure we can take one thing. What if he's like Terra Flying? I'm gonna... He hasn't shown Terra yet. I don't know why he'd be Terra Flying necessarily, but I am gonna go ahead and Headlong Rush just in case. There is Brave Bird. Okay, so I did make the right play. This thing goes down. I didn't even know Blaziken got Brave Bird. This is supposed to be a Pokemon that I already know. I just had that sixth sense that he was going to be able to kill me. Right. How do we deal with this? We probably don't die too much. I could just hit it again. Oh yeah, Dark Pulse will take us out. It's not protein. It's... what is that? Oh. I didn't know Battle Bond was a thing in this game. Ooh, what do? It's plus speed. Greninja's 122. I think we're faster with Iron Boulder, as long as we get speed. I don't know how Quark Drive works. We get speed. So we should outrun this. And close combat. I believe 122 for Greninja, 127 for Iron Boulder. It's a bad time to be checking this. We can't do anything about it now. 124, I believe 122 for Greninja, yeah. Sash, okay. Well, at least, yeah, now it's broken. And we can go for the Rillaboom here to get the terrain back up. We honestly probably don't want to lock ourselves into Grassy Glide here, but it will do quite a lot of damage to whatever wants to come in. Plus I think we can bring in Kingambit against the Necrozma quite comfortably. So I actually think Grassy Glide might be the play. We'll just take this out, and I don't think the Landorus is going to take two. Necrozma. Let's scout what he does and then go into Kingambit. Oh, that did a lot of damage, right? Photon Geyser's going to do not much, I'm sure. Okay, so we keep this around, we just go into Kingambit here. I don't think this thing maybe... does it get fighting moves? Does it typically run fighting moves? I'm not sure. But I think we'll just get a kill here, honestly, based on... yeah, because if he's got nothing better to hit Kingambit with, like that was his prediction. Okay, the Landorus we kind of have to hit... wait, we still have terrain, we can live in Earthquake. I'm just going to counter Cleave this. Ooh, maybe not with Terra Ground. We do though, let's go. Well, that didn't even kill, right, well. I wonder if it's like choiced. The Sucker Punch does a lot, and Grassy Glide should be able to come in and take this thing out. We'll chalk another win up there. And I should probably just go grab another while I'm here. Right, straight into another one, so just check that that definitely ended. Yeah. I'm like, did he die? Okay, right. Say have fun with this guy. Of the things there, Garganical seems most likely to lead, but also Gliscor could make sense, I think, if he thinks I'm gonna... well, that doesn't actually make much sense if he thinks I'm gonna go Great Tusk. I could just go Great Tusk anyway. Could be Ogerpon, based on me going Great Tusk. I'm gonna go Rillaboom, actually. Yeah, there's Garg. Honestly, Woodhammer kinda takes a life, but I'm gonna go for... ah, he just stayed in. I could have just killed this thing. The burden of over-predicting. He's got a Curated Salt. You can do like salt cured egg yolks, they're meant to be really good. Like you can like basically dries the heck out of them, but also like preserves them. It's just a thing I know you can do. I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocks. He's probably gonna return the Stealth Rocks. I don't think he has a yeah, there's no ghost. Actually, Goldengo's kind of a ghost type. I'm gonna Rapid Spin now because I don't think he goes hard Goldengo against a Great Tusk. Now I can see it maybe happening though, actually, so I'm gonna go for the Headlong Rush now in case he does go into the Goldengo. I guess it might be like Choice Scarf and faster than us and threaten us with something, so yeah, if I go Headlong Rush now, and he switches into Goldengo, that's fine. Should kill this thing. It's Air Balloon, right, that's one way of avoiding it. Okay, this thing probably threatens us quite a lot. We are Boots and Zapdos, so we could come in on it if it's a going to be a... No, maybe not. Maybe not a ghost type move. Terra Ghost with us, but that doesn't make any sense. It's making us weak to it. Ice Spinner could break the... I'm just going to Ice Spinner to break the balloon. Because it doesn't really matter if we kind of die here, but right, okay. So we are faster. Headlong Rush should take this out. He got a little greedy there with the nasty plot, but I think if he goes into, like, say, Gliscor actually, yeah, he's just going to take Chip, and if he comes back in with the Goldengo, he's just going to take Chip again, and I'm cool just trading things until he's dead. I'd like to Rapid Sin. He can probably go back to Goldengo, but it is just, like, unnecessary Chip for him. So yeah, I get the Rapid Spin off, he puts up his spikes. I mean, he's seen Ice Spinner already, I'm just going to click Ice Spinner now and see if I can take this thing out. If he's going to sit and set up spikes against me. Oh, he has so many Protect Pokemon. Right, do I make a Protection here? I'll try making Protection, because I think he's either just going to kill me or going to double Goldengo, and I kind of want to just get out of here anyway. So I guess if he puts up another layer of spikes, then that could be bad, but otherwise it's fine. Right, this thing still has Protect, and he's probably guaranteed to go for it, but there's nothing I can really do to kind of stop that from going through, especially because we're probably going to die to the... Oh, we have heavy duty boots actually, so we can preserve this. There's no reason not to preserve this, honestly. Yeah, Protect comes out, and now we're definitely clicking I just didn't want to let Moth in for free, honestly, but I think now Woodhammer's probably the right move to go for. I don't know why he would preserve this at this point, but Woodhammer's going to do a chunk of damage to whatever wants to come in. Even if that's Iron Moth, we might just stay in and Woodhammer, but it is like twice resisted. I feel like this thing's always like gonna boost up and win. Like there's just no way to stop it sometimes. We get the speed drive if he goes for some greedy setup, so that could be cool actually. Bring an Iron Boulder and see what he goes for, because he got speed. Right, Fiery Dance gets a boost, but we should be able to just kill it now, I think. And Goldengo probably can't just come in on this, right? Maybe kind of can, honestly. Ah, that's annoying. But E-Speed will finish this up. E-Speed will clean this up, so that's fine. For the Arcanine here, we Terra normal actually. Have we seen a move that kills Arcanine? Does this thing get access to Earth Power? I'm not sure. Let's see. It looks like it should, but I'm not sure. Iron Moth, yeah. It looks like it should get Earth Power. It probably would run it if it got it. Oh, can't spell Earth. No ground moves, so it still dies to Heatran, which is cool to know. Yeah, you know what, I'm just going to Flare Blitz instead. I don't think this kills. Right, okay, that's fine. Surely we don't die to the... Oh, Rockhead, yeah, I was going to say surely we don't die to Recoil. I just didn't want to let anything in for free that... Like, Ogerpon's fine, but everything else there is a little threatening. So we can go for Rilla here. Honestly, Headlong Rush is looking strong to the end here. Sorry if you guys hear that car outside. I know I'm not playing any music to let mute kind of sounds in the background now, but I'm going to edit it in post, so hopefully it has like a similar effect, I guess. Terra Grass Grassy Glide probably does this thing in. And since we didn't Terra with anything else, yeah, we can go ahead and go for it. I assume it'll do it in. It's neutral, but I mean, yeah, I was going to say that's going to do a lot of damage. Right, okay, I had myself scared for a second there that it actually wasn't going to kill. Goldengo pretty much gets him for free here. How do we address the Goldengo getting him for free? Well, I don't know what moves this thing gets, honestly. Let's look that up right now, because this could be useful for... It's like the most dominated Pokemon and I don't know what it gets. It has to go for Risky Focus Blast. And if King Gambit dies, I mean, we're not in the worst position ever. I think getting the Thunder Wave off on it first might be smarter, so I'm going to go Zapdos, hope he Nasty Plots, and hope I hit a Thunder Wave. We obviously do have a small chance to... Oh, goodness, gold. Shit, we can't do that. Whoops. Let's just Volt Switch then. Oh my god, that done so much damage. Oh, that was a crit, right, okay. I was about to waste a turn there. Goodness, gold is an ability. That's why Goldengo is so centralising in this meta game. Because that was a slow pivot, we can actually go Great Tusk here. And there's like no reason not for me just to click Headlong Rush. Like if he wants to go into Gliscor, he can just take an Ice Spinner. So I'll just go Headlong Rush and kill this Goldengo, hopefully. Yep. Played a couple of nice games here, guys. This is looking good. Not looking like such a noob in these two games. I suppose the team's pretty broken though. I love Hisuian Arcanine so much. He's probably just going to go for the Protect to get a bit of Toxic heal off, but I'm just going to Ice Spinner. It doesn't even kill. Right, okay. And there's a Fachadi. That's the only way to pronounce that move. Arcanine gets the kill on the Kingambit for sure. Our own Kingambit can probably do okay against his Kingambit. I'm going to Woodhammer this and just take it out and hope that it does quite a lot to the Kingambit. This will kill Gliscor easily, and I have a feeling it will probably just do a heck ton of damage to the Kingambit. Like, he can't just sit and set up against me, which is kind of what I need right now. And then we have our own Kingambit to take a hit and outspeed. No, take a hit and then hopefully revenge kill after this damage. We have our Arcanine that can force him into Sucker Punches, which doesn't really matter, so I don't know why I said that. Sucker Punch with max Fallen. I mean, we can get Grassy Glide off if we... He said GG, but I'm not sure if it is quite GG yet, but I think with the Paralysis it probably is. I'm gonna go for the Hurricane just to get more damage off. We missed, but it's okay. Getting to +6 surely doesn't matter that much, right? Go for the Hurricane now. Did I just fumble this? I really hope I haven't fumbled this. I mean, we can go for Grassy Glide, and then Sucker Punch will fail if we go for Grassy Glide. He is paralysed as well, so definitely there's a chance for him to get parried. I'm assuming we're going to win this. That did nothing, but Sucker Punch will fail. There's the para. We'll just keep Grassy Gliding until we pass away from this mortal earth. Right, okay, we go down with that. I think I've fumbled this, honestly. If it comes through on the Arcanine, then we might just die. Flare Blitz, hope that he doesn't get a Sucker Punch off. Right, okay, it just goes down. He didn't use it, actually, so yeah, that's definitely a GG. So we won 2 there. I think that's honestly going to be me rounding it out for the episode, because I think I grabbed 3 in the last one. I really love this team though, so I'd be keen to use it again, but we may leave it a few episodes and then come back to it, because it's kind of repetitive to just keep missing head smashes all the time, and it just sucks. So, but I did really enjoy this team in this live, and I'll probably try to edit this one together right now, honestly, and then, or at least start recording the back-end music for it. But yeah, hopefully you guys are liking the series. If you stuck around this long, let me know how your day's been going, and yeah, maybe drop a like if you like it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.